hold down. But, you know.
Speaking of characters you hold down against.
Oh, no.
Maypul.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got Yoda Cage stepping up to the plate. Now, I was just mentioning him earlier when we're going over the top players in these pools. Now, I love this guy, right? Reigning from Philly, from Pennsylvania, around like an hour and a half and some change from here, you know. Running Rivals 2 at the Bears Weekly on Fridays. Has been representing that Maypul for the longest time.
Yep.
Has, I think, in recent months, finally stepping away from playing Ultimate and saying, you know, for this tournament specifically, is his last tournament where he's playing both Ults and Rivals. And
okay.
Going forward, sticking mostly to the Maypul. I'm playing a little bit of the Apps on the side, enjoys playing her, but at this point, considering how close he's been getting in other tournaments, of course, ended up getting the 9th at Supernova, ended up getting 17th at Gommel, and even running his own monthly series where he ended up getting first over Sandstorm, by the way.
Nice.
Which is crazy.
Interesting.
You know, this guy's got the stuff, and especially a character he knows well, Maypul, going into a Maypul mirror for our first set.
Yeah, YTG, I'm not sure where they're from, but they've actually came to the UK before. Very good Maypul, beat a couple of our players, didn't win the whole thing though, don't worry about that. Okay, but it comes to a couple of our locals. They did pretty well actually, a very good Maypul. But again, I don't know where exactly they're from. I think Tri-State though, I might be wrong. So don't be surprised if YTG might get an upset. These two very good Maypuls, we're going to have to deal against ARM.
Now, early on, you got the Lily set up on the other side of the stage. It's really just whoever comes in there and finds the up throw first, and YTG going to be the one to do that. He's a little overzealous with both the special pummel and the regular pummel. Yoda has got it on lock, saying, you know what, I'm not getting hit with any of that grab shenanigans. We're getting in here, and we are quite literally throwing hands.
And we saw the foreshadowing of that, holding that like I talked about before. You see YTG doing the Amstech on that dash attack. You hold down on the first part, Amstech the second part, and you're in a lot of advanced state on Maypul. So it's a good idea. Good counterplay against each other. I'm sure they've played it many times in other Maples. Very popular character. But oh my god, disappearing super early from YTG's side. Good on Yoda Cage to recognize that. You're blocking the pirate skin and taking an early lead.
Probably recognizing you're going to go for like a DI out there, trying to catch another aerial follow-up. He's opting for the down strong. Here comes the up are coming out. Great DI from Yoda Cage, still hanging on here. And now just waiting this out. Oh, never mind. It's like he's playing really patient, then I just stopped playing. Who am I to think a Philly player would play patient? What am I talking about?
Maybe controller issues?
I have to assume something of the sort happening here. I mean, we're just sitting here waiting for something going on here. I assume nothing out of the ordinary, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, early on, we're seeing that these two, like, you can tell the way we're playing here is like you play against your character a lot. You know the type of nonsense you have at the ledge, the type of nonsense you have in general when you face off against that close quarters, keeping it close underneath platforms especially. So, are we okay? We good? Oh, we're good. All right.
I think they're showing something wrong with the controller or something like that. From what I'm seeing, I don't know if it's on YTG side or on Yoda Cage's side though. Oh, okay, they're counting down.
All right, we're back into it. Yeah, man. Getting right back into the mix here, especially with Yoda trying to get aggressive. And a very fast player, right? Whenever I play against this guy, I get very tilted, but here comes the up special coming out from YTG to catch that drift down. Very good call out there from him.
Yeah, I think Yoda Cage was expecting maybe a different throw. I think down throw especially, or back throw to put them off stage. They actually DI'd in to save themselves, and of course maybe that's a mix-up. I don't know. I've never heard of that though. But DI'd in on the up throw is going to get you up B, and of course applying more pressure from Yoda Cage's side. You know what? Everybody gets one, but it's still my turn with the up airs. Forward air to bring them back down. Nothing from it though, but good pressure with the efforts.
Up throw coming out there again. The double spot dodge coming out, you know.
The classic.
Smartest Maypul players. The low up air coming out from YTG. Honestly, we're seeing more of the lower up air stuff from the Maypuls early on, especially to fraternize that combo game. Especially when it comes to side specials as well. Catching you on the platform again, looking for the roll behind the tri-state twister. Not going to find the grab there just yet. Oh, there we go. The down tilt coming at the end of that combo. Now waiting to catch you at the ledge with the forward air. The big jump back on. First with the upper that time. And the drag down. Oh, wait a minute.
I think he went for up air, and YTG actually guessed correctly on the SDI. Of course, it is a 50-50. Not too much on fast fallers that much, because even the DIing the nair wrong can still save you as a fast faller. But still, nonetheless, going for it as an option. Keeps Lily on that platform on the right side. And I think that's where Lily wants to be, mostly in matchups. Like, she doesn't really want to be on the ground, right? Platforms is really where Lily shines, because it's harder to waveland parry more as to parry just on the stage. And good on Yoda Cage for recognizing that. Sets up his Lee on the platform, and Terry on the right side, a whole party on the right side.
And
of course,
Terry
finally
here. Oh, you get out of there with that tether again. The special pummel goes deep there, the tether into the nair. Just keeping it simple. And Yoda Cage looking to immediately get back on the ledge there and trying to inhibit YTG's ways back. Oh my god. Is that what I've been doing to people?
That was
belong
so,
here.
that was so goofy. That all started because YTG took the stock. I think Yoda Cage tried to immediately ledge hog just because of how slow YTG took to get to the stage, and then just missed the recovery again.
He loves doing that against other people.
Yeah.
And you go up against Maypul, like, wait a minute, I'm faster to just avoid that in general, bro. And that just happened. To take us back to game number 2. Fire Capital, a lot more space. We're recognizing again, Yoda was going for those aerial approaches.
Yeah.
And playing out the Lily in the corner, like you mentioned, you know? So I feel like this is a pretty good counter pick. You're considering the space that you want to play the game in right now.
That makes sense. Can't get the second up. Just goes for the first one. And again, a lot of AMSA tech. ASDI down and teching on these dash attacks. Very smart. Good Maypul knowledge from both these guys. Makes sense, of course. Trading with the up Bs. Still Yoda can turn DIs in on the up throw, so we can get a little something going, but can't get too much. Good DI as well after the hit from YTG, and Yoda Cage going to keep on guessing for more percent.
YTG keeping this more typical in his combos, finding that confirmed damage, but Yoda getting a little fancy here. The up throw coming out, chasing you on that top platform. Not going to the conversion just yet. Not going to go too deep there. Doesn't have the mark on him, so you can't go for that conversion off the tether. Find the back throw at ledge. Still looking for that mark. The high recovery there to catch Yoda Cage covering the ground. Very good mix up there from YTG. Oh, the reset there, though.
I like that.
And the forward coming out as well, going for that super deep recovery. She's covering the ledge perfectly. And again, playing this grounded game as opposed to Yoda's aerial game has been working out in spades so far.
No, for sure, man. He's definitely digging himself a deeper hole, Yoda Cage. But yeah, like I said before, man, YTG, don't be surprised if he gets the upset. Very good player in his own right. I feel like not a lot of people know about them, and I didn't really know about them before they came to EU, so good to see them doing well so far, but can they maintain it? It's all about, you know, maintaining the lead. Getting lead is all good, guys, but how far can you maintain it? These better players out there at Yoda Cage will make a comeback. It's up to you, see if you can stop it. Uh-oh.
Fortunate DI there on the FL, setting up Terry once more. The GOAT has to return. Getting up that mark early on. Again, Yoda opting for a lot of these forward airs in to find those longer chain combos. YT recognizing and saying, you know what? I'm just going to keep my feet on the ground here. You know, like we make the jokes about holding down against Maypul, but by all means, especially in this matchup, if someone wants to dogfight you, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going nowhere.
You want to take the skies? By all means, buddy, I'm sitting on the ground, perfectly comfortable.
Okay. Took to get a combo start. That's pretty nice. The guys all the way out, so you only get a forward air. Can't get too much off it, but we are still marked. YTG has to watch out for that one. Maybe get grabbed for a pummel to get rid of Mark right now. If he can. There's a side B. Match yourself. Love the resets with the reverse side B. So smart. And again, more DI in on the up throw. Got to be careful.
You're
Doesn't take advantage of
recognizing
it, though.
that position again and actually going to tech in the second time on that mark. Learning his lesson from the first time. Looking to find a hit to get rid of the mark of his own. Catching the air dodge with the dash tag. Tether into there. Still not going to take it just yet. Finally, Yoda back and drives it here. Off to the up throw. Goes to his own reset. The side special down. And waiting patiently here at the ledge. YTG unfortunately going to beat that recovery. Terry comes out once more. Yoda sitting up with the Lily in the corner. So the right side of the stage is mine. When you get back to the center stage, I'm finally going to chase you on the ground this time. Not going to go for the forward air. Learning his lesson, saying, you know what? By all means, if we got a ground fight, then I'm here for it. I'm ready to scrap.
Absolutely. Going for the down strong. I think they tried to get a roll read. But Yoda Cage kind of recognize that with the up air, forward air as well, just to spike him down. And Yoda Cage kind of taking advantage of YTG messing up the recovery that time. It's going to be 1-1 as the pirate theme kind of plays this little tune. And damn, looking kind of evenish right now, Momo.
Yeah. Yoda throwing the idea of the matchup right on its head at the beginning of that game, too. Recognizing that a lot of his approaches were getting stuffed out by YTG again, just staying poised and shield on the ground, catching those forward airs, catching those late hit airs, saying, you know what? I need to completely switch this up. Typically, it takes a little more time for someone to go for an adaptation like that. Yoda just catching it right then, saying, you know what? If we're going to sit there and shield, I'm just going to run up and find a grab and just go for those typical Maypul things and then just find a forward air super deep.
Okay. Still got Poppy on him, Yoda. So watch out. Goes for the special get up on the ledge, or should I say on the normal get up. And I think YTG was ready. Good DIOA to avoid the up B, but still some good damage nonetheless. Lily sets up on the platform. Gotta watch out. Don't get grabbed over there.
Play around that Lily again, getting set up through there, but not going to get anything off that just yet. Nair going super deep, not going to find anything off the ledge.
Damn.
Go out with that forward strong, going to take the stock early on. It's a Rockwall moment trademark.
Just lets it rip. Elky's type of S type of forward smash said, you know what? Why not? If you're
on
in my
this
space,
stage, bro, go for it.
Yeah, of course. With the side blast sounds like that, I would too.
Now Yoda looking to get back in here, getting stuff almost lapping in percent here. YTG doing a great job. Again, stuffing all these recoveries. Even going to spot dodge the neutral special there. and gonna find the aggressive dash attacking, gonna find the grab. Not gonna find anything off of that just yet as Yoda rolls out. We can find some more pressure with these up air combos, but I'm loving the usage of these Maypul down air to catch Yoda drifting in every single time.
I'm so surprised Yoda is DIing in on his up throw all the time. I don't know if he's expecting back throw or not, or if he's just not ready, but still, maybe can get him back into the combo. But YTG's doing a good job of escaping, but side B chase. So good from Yoda. Good F tilt as well, setting on the platform, but can't apply no more pressure. No sharking allowed.
Catch that get up attack there. The grab. Oh, gets a little aggressive there with the down strong. Good, gonna wait that out. I'm gonna catch you off stage. The F tilt. Gonna catch at the jump into the tether nair. Great job. Down 24% though, and setting up Terry once more at the ledge. Now we have YTG looking to hold this lead commandingly here.
Okay. Platform, drop Nash, let's say, really good. Apply that pressure, no sharking allowed. Yet again, Yoda on that ledge, stuck. But at least YTG is marked though. Gotta see what he can do. Tries to actually get a grab, but good down tilt, good advantage take from YTG. Now you're off stage. What do we go for? Good tech though. Just keep him alive.
Not gonna burn that tether against the back throw that time. Gonna find a grab, find more pressure here on YTG. Gonna finally find an up throw. We're coming out again, double up air. Gonna catch him on the top platform. Goes for the downer to catch. Spot dodge in place.
Interesting.
Looking to cover more space. Lily set up here on the side position. Can't go for a jump off this platform. Looking to cover the ground, but still makes it out of there just fine. Up air comes out. Another up air, but SDI is down. Like you mentioned earlier, YTG's SDI has been on point and tether into Nair to take that stock. Go down to his final stock here in game 3.
I'm impressed from YTG, man. This is some good defensive side as well, just to make sure if I'm going to get comboed, I'm DIing towards the platforms where Maypul can't exactly cover a lot of the time. Good pressure as well. My turn now, though. YTG gets the grab, goes for a special problem. Yet again, YTG is not getting poppy on him once more. Doesn't want to let him. Keep that away from me. Keep the plant away from me. Grab time. Again, multi-hit on the up throw. Probably to reset on the ledge, but still YTG doing a good job covering it as well.
Not going to find anything off of that forward air just yet. Look at the challenge off stage. Yoda, after all the blunders down there, still has the tenacity to challenge YTG off stage. And that's what you have to in a position like that. And YTG looking to accentuate this lead here. Yoda is still just being inhibited every single time he approaches the premier defensive game. And as I say that, you go off stage, you get a little overzealous. And Yoda's like, by all means, I had mine in game 1. It's your turn here in game 3.
Actually stealing that game from YTG's eyes, man. Under his nose and everything.
The pirate skin fits, bro.
He
took his booty. That's crazy.
Yo! Either way, that is a crazy way to win game 3. And just like little games like that, that's where Maypul kind of shines, right? You know, off the stage. I think Yoda is kind of one of the ones kind of pilot that. I've seen the labbing clips before where, you know, if you're off stage, all I gotta do is drop zone Nair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's really hard to tech just because of the hit stun. I think it's a medium hit stun, so it's kind of hard to tech as well. You might be in tech lockout because you're expecting something else. You're just dead, just like that. So good on Yoda to recognize that. And we're back on Rockwall. We're running it back.
I think Rockwall is a perfect summation of this matchup between these two people, where it's like, YTG's got the defensive game unlocked, setting him really on that first platform and covering the grounded game from Yoda, versus Yoda playing the aerial game a lot better, going for those higher conversions and then going super deep off stage every single time. You can tell these two are feeling very comfortable on this stage, but for very different reasons.
No, for sure. I absolutely agree. I think the way you summed up is kind of perfect. Do you want to see more advantage from YTG? Because at the moment, he's getting these little hits, but it feels like Yoda is winning the war. But defensively, YTG's been excellent. But you have to be on the offensive side as well.
I think in this matchup, man, you got it. Like, the Maypul's going quicker there. We'll run you over. We're going to catch the get up there, the Lily into the down strong. And immediately, as you say, YTG turns up the gas and takes the lead right under Yoda Cage's nose.
Just out of the second game side as well, man. YTG with the lead, but of course, again, this is what I talked about in the first game, Momo. Can you maintain it? These better players, they know how to adapt. Poppy on, you don't know. What can we do right now? Gets us out with the forward air.
The Lily?
Down. Lily's right there to cover it up.
What?
Don't care about no Poppy right now. Can YTG recover? Stalls it out. Nowhere to go, though. Good on Yoda Cage for covering every option.
Craziest way to catch the tech coverage is to phone a friend, get Lily out there to cover your special get up there. Now Yoda looking to get back into the lead here. YTG again covering underneath that ledge platform every single time. Now Yoda's scared to even go higher, but still getting caught with those grabs. So going super deep here, covering that ledge. Air dodge up to barely make it back. And Terry coming out there to save you. But YTG fighting that grab time and time again. Has to roll out and tethering out of the situation.
Yep.
Does now want to challenge it. They're saying, you know what? By all means, buddy, you got it.
And
I'm out of there.
You don't see a lot of people use Terry for that situation, right? They usually use it for the defensive option. To actually go to tether towards it on the other side, just to eliminate any advantage from YTG. So smart from Yoda. Really good Terry playman.
Gonna cash that up with the tether in. Yoda going all the way up there and chasing to the top of the rock wall. Finally taking that lead back. one stock away from taking this over YTG.
Where the hell are you supposed to go, man? So many options covered, especially on the stage like this, where you're just getting laddered and laddered and laddered. No snakes to save you right now. It's going all the way up instead. And YTG trying to get something started with the side B. Chases them down. Nice down strong. Where you rolling to? Great tech chasing from YTG.
Last stock scenario here for these players, and now Yoda trying to make some space. Goes for that down scroll. Actually challenging YTG in the corner. Finally here again, getting a little too tired of sitting in shield underneath his platform. YTG looking to find some kind of foot, like you said, getting aggressive. Needs his damage here. Cannot let Yoda Cage run him down, especially as they go to the ledge. Guys, we can't keep doing the last stock scenario. I can't handle it.
Yeah,
please.
I can't either. YTG on the down strong, not hitting this time. Trying to go for the forward air. Great F2 anti-air from Yoda Cage. It's time though now, gets the grab. Where you going? Goes all the way out. Good chase from the side B. Still chasing him down. Unsafe dash attack. Gets grabbed. I think Yoda Cage going for the unsafe options. Desperate for the attack state.
Like on there with the forward, you're going to catch you getting aggressive there with a back throw. Up throw coming out into a nair. The mark online. Dash attack out of the corner as well. Yoda Cage looking to turn up here. Finds a mark again to another up throw. Challenging you to that top platform. Anything is on the table. Both these players marked. It's time to get a little crazy. Up throw coming out again. Nair into the tether. Nair. Keeping it simple and closing it out in a clean way. Yoda Cage takes it 3-1 over YTG.
And you see the smile from YTG because you feel like it should have come to game 5. You know, he had that game 3, but just kind of Yoda Cage kind of snatched it away, winning clean this 4th game, though, really showing the case of, like, you know what, yeah, you had a good lead, yeah, you had some good momentum, but in the end, the best players will always win. And I feel like Yoda Cage was definitely on the back foot for the start of that set, but came out the end of the set swinging, you know what I mean, swinging for the fences, and YTG had no answers, honestly.
You know, man, a wise old man once told me.
Talk to me.
No one ever picked Rockwall with good intentions. So honestly, is this karmic retribution? Is this the devs telling you, hey, buddy, you had this coming? Who's to say? I'm to say that was kind of funny. Yeah,
man, I think, you know, that was actually a fun set. I'm actually really glad people got to see YTG because I bet a lot of people did not think they would go that far.
In the set, man, and keep making it that close.
Sure.
Like, it should have been a game 5 set.
Absolutely.
Now, when you go up to the TO, you got to report that. You get my personal stamp of approval. Like, it was close. It was 3-1, but it was close.
3-1, but close.
Trust.
3-1, but close, honestly. But yeah, no, honestly, hats off to YTG, but Yoda Cage, man. Definitely one of my favorite players to watch in general. Of course, you hyped him up for a reason. They're a great player. Big labber as well. I want to specify that because when they played Bowser Jr. in Ultimate, you know, Molten especially, you know, a lot of labbing clips I saw. Same thing for Maypul, you know, and I love lab rats that also have results in the game, you know what I mean? You see a lot of these times, these lab rats, they don't really go for the brackets, you know what I mean? They just want to showcase the setups that the better players can steal. Yoda Cage is both those type of players. It's scary, right?
I'm a Yoda Cage victim at the weekly. Conceded in round 1 and playing Loxodon on Maypul. Man. YTG, I feel for you, bro. You're getting hugged to the ledge at 12%. I've been there, dog.
I feel for you, but don't worry. We'll donate to the Lox Fund. But, you know, speaking of Lox funds, we got to get the champion Lox right now, right? We got Get coming up to the stream. Get Kinga, one of my good buddies. And in my opinion, one of the best Loxes to ever do it right now. I say to ever do it, like the game's been out for a long time. But just a good Lox in general. Very good fundamentally. And, of course, has that Rivals 1 background where the movement is just crisp, you know what I mean? Of course, you know, Rivals 1, I think everyone knows that the movement isn't exactly hard to do. It's kind of, you know, hard to master, and I think Gek has already mastered it right now in this game as well, where it's a little bit lessened. Such good movement for a heavy player. You don't even know where that boy's going to be a lot of the time, and of course, you know, good confirms, good knowledge. Another labber as well, has a lot of content, so it will be good to see how he gets along in this bracket.
Yeah, man. I mean, on the other side, we've got another one of our Philly players, Lag Geek Guy.
Okay.
You don't hear about him that much because he's just barely hopping on the Rivals 2 trains.
Okay.
That's one of his first outside of Bears tournaments was Garden Brawl back in June. He was entered both Ult and Rivals. Much less experience in Rivals. He ended up getting 5th in Rivals as opposed to getting like 13th in Ult. It's like, you know, man, this game's pretty good.
That's fair enough.
He's been prepping a lot of the Zetter Burn, but the last time I talked to him, it's been like 2 months ago, right? So we've been playing with a lot of the roster. He's been playing a lot of the Rivals 2 brackets at Bears. So he's like going farther enough in Ultimate, and it's like, oh, do you have to DQ to play Rivals? All right, get me out. I'm playing Rivals. I'm good. I'm in there. So I definitely appreciate somebody who's been enjoying the game that much, having a great time, especially someone who's been enjoying the game, someone who's been putting in the work. One of your quote-unquote lab rats is the king of the herd himself.
Absolutely.
Mr. Gekinga. Huge fan of this guy, by the way.
I'm a big fan of him, you know, even if he wasn't my friend, I'm a big fan in general. The playstyle he plays at, very, very aggressive Lox. Obviously, I think it's kind of widely known that Lox usually prefers to be at kind of the defensive style, we'll say,
Yeah.
you know, kind of, you know, hoping to be in that corner, setting up the magma, just so he can be kind of a better character in general. And obviously Gek will have to do that sometimes, but a lot of the time, he will go for these aggressive options. These reverse forward airs, you'll see a lot of the stage, utilizing all the different hitboxes of up air, stuff like that. So innovative for the character, man. So I'm always going to be a big fan of Gek. And